Hey, this is Trish Stratus, and you're watching Fairway Stevie's World of Golf. Keep watching because satisfaction is guaranteed.
Every golfer knows that to play the game better, you need to have great flexibility. It'll help you hit the ball further and it'll help you hit the ball straighter. But how much time should you be devoting to that flexibility, and frankly, how do you get that flexible? Well, we've come up to Vaughan, Ontario, to Stratusphere Yoga Studios, where Trish Stratus, the former world champion female wrestler, has developed a series of yoga moves specifically designed for golfers.
The plan when I retired from wrestling was to stop hurting my body.
Simple.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. No, I really just wanted to take a break from everything, and more importantly, I wanted to spend some time with my family and my friends. My mom was sick at the time, and that was part of the reason I left, and so that's what it was. It was a lot of family time and a lot of just downtime. I developed a unique sequence. It's 60 minutes long, and the entire sequence, you're holding your golf club, or integrates the club into the practice, and I just took the movements that I used during the game of golf and derived poses from them. And that's why I think it's just so amazing to me that I have been seeing throughout, like since I started doing yoga, how versatile it is. And this is an example of it where, you know, there's a big basket full of moves, and you can take this move and this move, put them in order, and then it's made specifically for this person. I started going to these tournaments, and kind of it started to blow my ego a little bit to not be really good as an athlete. It's kind of like, gosh, I'm not gonna get better at this, or what's going on here? So then I thought, well, you know what, there's actually proper steps that you need to do in order to be good at something. So I went and got properly fitted, and I started taking golf lessons. And you know, I thought if I arm myself with all the proper things, possibly I could get better at this. And it was during one of my golf lessons. I was working with a pro, and he said to me, he's like, "Well, you have great form," like instantly. He's like, "I can't believe this is new to you. Like, you really just, you got it, you know." And he goes, "Sometimes I have a lot of trouble teaching people the twisting and to understand, you know, the sort of the mechanics of everything." So, well, it must be the yoga. I guess it's the yoga that I've been doing. So then I was doing some stretching between some of the, you know, as I was hitting the ball, I was doing some stretching. He's like, "Oh, that's a good stretch. I should show my students that." And so I started thinking, you know, there's real correlation here between the yoga and the golf, and the movements are quite similar. So just from working with him more and more, and just thinking about it, and kind of like exploring, you know, I guess approaching golf from an athletic perspective, and seeing like, okay, this is a sport, and I think more athletic bodies are doing it now. That's when I thought it would be a neat idea to develop this sequence. The way I designed this class is sort of like, you could take chunks of this class, and those little 5 minutes is what you can do just before you begin. And that's how it was designed, knowing that maybe they're not going to devote an hour and a half or an hour to come in and do a yoga practice, but here there's little tidbits that you can take from each class, which you're going to experience shortly. So what did you think, first of all?
I had a wonderful time.
Okay.
I really, really sincerely did. I had no idea what to expect. Mm-hmm. I'm the kind of guy, like a lot of other people, who think that yoga's kind of a hippy-dippy thing. I feel like I've got flexibility, mm-hmm. but this made me see that there's further that I can go.
Absolutely.
And once I have that, I'll get the extra 10 or 15 yards that I'm looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is the exciting part. Well, you've got a retreat coming up.
Yes, we do.
With Callaway. So can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, sure. We're going up to Deerhurst Resort, and it's July 16th to the 18th. So on the Friday evening, we'll come up. We'll have a little welcome reception with my team here, Team Stratusphere, as well as Callaway, the folks at Callaway. And then we will do a restorative practice. So we'll do the yoga for golfers practice, and it'll be more restorative. So basically, you're going to sleep like a baby that night. That's the intention. And then in the morning, we'll have an invigorating practice, yoga for golfers as well. And then we'll have Callaway will be doing a clinic. So they'll do a nice clinic for us, and that'll be really good for me. You go for the yoga, I'll go for the golf. How's that? And then after that, we're going to, the 18 holes is included, and your cart's included as well. And it's just a great day. And then on Sunday, you finish off with a nice practice again, and off you go.
After an hour of doing yoga for golfers here in the studio, I can honestly say I feel terrific, even though I worked up quite a bit of sweat. If you want to find out about the yoga program, just go to stratusphereyoga.com. Click on Yoga for Golfers and find out about the program and how it might help you in your game.